Hey everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back to another Plan With Me video. Today I am going to plan in the Erin Condren Standard Vertical, and I have the items from the April MLP box that I'm going to use in this video. If you want to be surprised and you haven't received your box yet, then I would say click away because I'm about to spoil the surprise for you. Here are the items in this month's box. And the freebie for this month is a dashboard kit for all of the planners. If you have ordered a size-specific planner box, then you have a dashboard kit to use in whichever planner that you have. So this is the EC 7x9 dashboard. So this is an example of how you can use it. It does coordinate with the other items in the box. So a quick flip through, I didn't grab everything, but these are some of the items that I use the most. So here are some icon circles, the functional icon scripts, the full boxes, the deco, and then the 2-page weekly kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these in this standard vertical Erin Condren planner. And I'm gonna start with these long washi strips. So I'm gonna put this covering part of the date, and then I'm gonna stack the little days of the week stickers on top of those. This is one of the areas that's different in the vertical and the EC hourly is the date strips here. So on the EC hourly, they're long strips just like the washi. On the standard vertical, they are the individual little stickers. So I'm trying to do my best to line them up. It's kind of tricky because the lines don't extend this far up, but I do like the look of having it all the way at the top. So then before flipping it over, I'm gonna go ahead and put the dates in. So this is 8, 9, 10. The 10th is the last day to order your MLP box for April. So if you love this design, we do still have some available as supplies last, and April 10th is your last day. So don't forget that. Before flipping over my planner, I'm gonna use this strip here for the bottom. And I'm just gonna stack it kind of on top here. So I plan differently in the 7x9 planners. Since they have the coil, I don't like to flip it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth a lot. So generally I will stick to one page and then I'll flip it and do the other. Last washi strip I'm gonna put at the bottom to cover up this tiny little half line down here. If you're unfamiliar with standard vertical, all that means is that it's 1.5 inches wide. A lot of planners have 1.5 inches wide columns. So if you have a planner, you can measure it. If it's a planner that we don't make stickers for, odds are it's probably 1.5 inches, and you can use the standard vertical kits. The last thing I want to do before flipping this over is put my 3 little dots on each day, and I'm going to stick with the same colors on each line. Just like that. And actually, I forgot about the sidebar. So let's go ahead and do the sidebar. I'm going to use this month ombre box down at the bottom. So I'm just going to line it up with that bottom line, and then I'm going to center it on these printed lines. So there is going to be a gap, just like the rest of the things have a gap in between them. And then I'm going to leave one line, and I will put a script there, probably meals. And then another one. The next box I want to use is one of these. And again, I'm just leaving one little line there for a script sticker. And then I'm going to use my this week and just put it right on top of that little box. The last thing I'm going to do is use this big, beautiful full box to cover up this April calendar. And there aren't lines here. So I'm doing my best to put it on straight. It is slightly crooked, but I think it's going to be okay. One more thing before we flip. I'm going to put these checklist strips, one for each day here in the middle. And this will just kind of separate my day a little bit. Put my checklists in the middle just for some variety. And now I think I'm ready to flip over and do the exact same thing on the other side, starting with this first big washi strip. Now the beautiful thing about this side of the page is that I don't have to rip any washi. It's all made to be the exact length that you need it to fit all the way across all 4 days. So it's much easier to lay down this one, laying everything down in the same spot as the other side of the page. So there's some consistency. Then I'm gonna lay my day of the week stickers on top of this washi strip, just like this. Now the beauty of having these individual day strips is if you wanted to make your weekly calendar a Sunday start instead, it's really easy because you covered up everything that was printed with the washi strips. And if you wanted to move Sunday to the very first day, you could. And this would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's a nice little tip if you want to change your weekly into a Sunday start. That's harder to do with the hourly strips since they are just straight lines. So the standard vertical are individually cut stickers, and you can place them wherever you want. Then let's go ahead and do these checklists in the same spot here, just like that. Last thing is the little dots for the bottom. And again, I'm going to keep the same color order. And we even have some left over in case we need it in our other part of our planning. Now we can open it up, see the whole thing, and start to put in our plans. So I'm going to use these labels and then the ones on this page as well. I think I'm going to use this last big pattern box for church on Sunday. And I'm going to use these other pattern boxes for school. Now, since this isn't timed, you have a little more flexibility in how you can choose to plan. So I know that a lot of people with this separated sections like to have multiple areas and not necessarily think about the time from breakfast to supper and bedtime. So that's really great. So you might have appointments or things that you need to be at for any specific time, to-do list, maybe kids or home things. So there's a lot of flexibility with this vertical layout. I know I want to use a sticker for $2 Tuesdays. I'm going to leave a little bit of space on either side there. I'm going to do a sticker for don't forget, last day to buy your April MLP box on the 10th. I actually think I changed my mind on this sticker. I think I want to use a full box instead. So I'm going to peel up this label. It's the wonderful thing about having repositionable, removable stickers. So I'm going to place this full box here to cover up that whole box. And then I'm going to use a flower deco to stack on top of that, and then I can write in last day to get your box. I will go through and add more deco at the end, but right now I want to put in some of my functional icon scripts. These are my favorite add-on that we have right now. I'm just going to lay some down as I see them. I'm trying to keep my kind of timed day-specific events towards the top. Just laying down functional scripts. Saturdays always seem so busy with everything house related. Okay, so those are all in. I think for now, that's all the functional icon scripts that I'm gonna put in. Then I do have some icon circles, and I thought it would be fun. I'm gonna use this bottom section for meals. Now, I'm gonna have my meal plan on the side. We all know how meal plans go, best of intentions, right? But then I'm actually gonna put what we eat for the 3 meals in this section. So it'll be breakfast, lunch, supper. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot. My Bible study on Monday night. I think this is my last week, or maybe I have one more. I can't remember. So I'm going to put this sticker down. We usually put the trash out like last thing. So I'm going to put that there for my Bible study. I usually like to put a little car icon for that. And then these cute little music notes. I teach band part-time, so this is the time where I am at school. So I think that's it, except for my scripts. So I have my scripts in this reusable sticker book. It is an A5 size. So I usually tuck it and carry it with me in my Hobonichi Cousin planner case. So I had to grab it for this. Oh, I forgot about weather. So in my Hobonichi Cousin, I always like washi tape off a section for my weather tracking. I will do that at the bottom. I usually try not to put my weather in too far in advance because it almost always changes. But just to give you an idea of how I'll do it, I did look up right now what they think the weather is going to be like on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Oh, and then I'm going to put an April sticker at the top here. Whoops. Okay, so this is one of the clear, small, hand-lettered stickers. From here, I'm also going to grab a $2 Tuesday sticker, put it there. $2 Tuesday stickers this week is for the stickers that say this planner belongs to. If you want to put your name in your planner, those will all be $2. We have a lot of different designs for you to choose from. Okay, so then on this page, I have a lot of other things. So my Bible study. I forgot about Hope's piano lesson. I need a sticker for that. I'm going to use this dark pink one here, and then I will use an icon, maybe this car. Okay, so there's that, and Awana. I use that whole big, so I'll just put my Awana sticker down at the bottom here. Put it with blue and maybe an exciting icon. We are getting to the end of the year, so that's always exciting. It's been good, but it will be good to have it done too. Okay, so then I have a couple of office stickers I wanted to put down with like a little deco piece. So let me try and figure out how I want to stack these. Maybe this little one. I might have to move up that coffee time. I haven't planned in this size very much, so it's all kind of a learning curve. So there's that one. We do not have school on Friday. Man, I'm forgetting all these things. Okay, so no school. I probably need an icon for that. A little exclamation point so we don't forget. And the reason we have no school is because we have our great big spring showcase on Thursday. Definitely need a sticker for that. And hopefully I have a patterned one left, and I do. Oh, good. So here's my last little pattern box. I'm going to put down at the bottom, and I'm going to use both school and event, and hopefully they both fit. Okay, since it's wider. Yes, they do. Perfect. I love when that happens. Okay, so then normal school, I do teach on Tuesday and Thursday, so putting those in. Then I was going to use a meals sticker. I must be out of my to-do stickers, so I need to grab another sheet of those. I think I'll use important here on the side. So I think that is all for the planning. Now we can add some pretty deco. I love these flowers so much. We're gonna just put them around wherever. Maybe I'll lift up the important. There we go, like that. I think I'll add a couple here for church. No school on Friday. We will be having the live at 10 a.m. in the Facebook group. The instructions to join the Facebook group are in the description. I would love to have you join me there. Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Time, I've been going live with a team member, and it has been so much fun. So please join us Friday morning, 10 a.m. If you can't, I completely understand. There's not a time that works for everybody. There is a playback that you can watch later. I post and ask you questions for me to kind of interview them, and then I'll have some fun, like either or get to know you questions also this time. So I think for now, this is all that I have to share with you. And don't forget that April 10th is your very last day to subscribe to the MLP box and receive the April items. If it's after the 10th, you will get the May items, or whichever month it is that you join. I would love for you to plan along with me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.